YouTube, we are back at it again with the best custom tactics in FC24. This is a much needed video because once again, the game has fully changed. For the 37th time this year, they have dropped a patch that has absolutely changed the gameplay a ridiculous amount, and I'm here to help you guys pick up more wins. Now, first of all, what's going on, lads? Welcome back to the Road for Champions RTG edition. I spent my entire weekend league understanding this patch, and the game has changed in a way that is massively different than the way we played it just a few weeks ago. And it's kind of annoying because I swear I feel like, lads, I feel like I get into the groove, I start to understand the game, I start dominating the game, I go 90-0, I'm rank 1 every weekend, and they drop a patch. And it happened already twice this year, and this is like the third time. Like every time I'm cooking in this game, they drop a patch. It's like right when I start to understand the game, they drop a patch. And the saddest part is that I know a lot of people out there are saying, man, the patch didn't even change nothing. But here's the thing, lads. Those are the same people that are saying the first patch didn't change nothing. And if you go watch or if you go look at gameplay from when the game first came out, finesse shots from outside the box, travelas from outside the box, long shots, skill moves, left stick dribbling, to now, the same people that keep saying the patches don't change nothing, go look at the gameplay and look at now. And you're going to see a massive difference from the way the game was played. So I know in your head, or you might be looking at, you don't feel a massive difference. There is a massive difference. For example, over the top through balls did not work the way they once worked. If you play the game right now and you see the way over the tops work and how accurate they are and how quick your player is onto the ball behind the defense, it wasn't like that, bro. Like, it was not like that. And if it was, you wouldn't have seen so many people in 71 depth. 71 depth had the line all the way up. And when the line was all the way up, if over the top balls were that aggressive or that great in the beginning of the game, that would have countered 71 depth, but it wasn't in the game like that. So anyways, I am here to show you guys 3 different formations that I think you're going to need in your bag to win games now, because it's not about just one formation no more. Now the way the game is played is, the sad truth is, lads, it depends what you come up against. If you come up against a 4-2-3-1, you're going to match it with a 4-2-3-1, or you can try to counter with a 4-3-2-1. But it is crazy, bro. You got to have like a bunch of different, let's get into it, all right? So first of all, I want to let you guys know that my original custom formation, the one that I went 90-0 with, this still works incredibly good, but works incredibly good against 4-3-2-1. That's 3 midfielders, left forward, a right forward, and a striker. It works great against that. But if you match the 4-2-3-1, 4 defenders, 2 defensive mids, 3 cams, and a striker, you are going to struggle, because this formation is a formation that likes to go through the middle. It's a formation that's able to tiki-taka through the middle and able to score goals through the middle. The problem is when you match up against a 4, 2 defensive mids, 3 cams, and a striker, the 2 defensive mids are on stay back while attacking, and the cams are all on comeback on defense, which means there is going to be very little room in the middle of the park for you to be able to do anything in this formation. So sadly, as much as I love this formation, as much as this is my favorite formation in the game, against certain players, I cannot play this formation no more because their formation is too defensive. And that's what EA's whole thing was, to make the game more defensive. And in my opinion, they've done it. If you want to run this formation when you match 4-3-2-1, 4-3-2-1 or 4-4-2 or anything attacking, then you want to go ahead and run these custom tactics or these instructions. It's going to say stay forward, get in behind on both of your strikers. Your center midfielder is going to be on just cover center. You're not going to do anything else with this. It's a very, very aggressive offensive formation, okay? Stay back while attacking, or come back on defense, get into the box for crosses on your left mid and your right mid. Okay, your defensive mid is going to be on stay back while attacking and cover center. That's it. And then your left back and your right back are going to be on overlap, stay back while attacking, overlap, stay back while attacking. That is it for your instructions. All right, you're not gonna. That's all you're gonna do. You're not gonna touch anything else. Keep everything else pretty basic. And then on here, you got 47, 71. I would recommend dropping this now because the way over the tops are so aggressive and so amazing and so good now. I would say lower this somewhere in the 65 to the 55 range. Keep it in there because you are going to get over the top a lot. I still rock 71 because I'm trying to be aggressive and score goals. I don't care if I lose games, but it's going to make me lose games. You're going to get called out a lot. You're going to be hit on the counter a lot. Like the counter attacking ball right now in this game is ridiculously strong, bro. They just sit back and hit you with through balls. It is annoying. It is nonsense, but It's the game that EA has in front of us, all right? You're going to have, so for me, 55 to 65 for you guys. If you want to be aggressive like me, you don't care about winning or losing, then rock 71. If you're out there trying to score a bunch of goals, that's what I do. So we move. Balanced on build-up, direct passing on chance creation, 47 with 6 in the box, 2 and 2. That is it for that formation, okay? That is my 4-1-3-2. It's my favorite formation in the game when I'm trying to have fun, score goals, and even when I went 90-0, man, this was the one. This was my bread and butter. I loved it. I lived in it. I never got out of it. It was an amazing formation, but due to the patch, it's not as good as it once was, okay? 4-2-3-1, we're gonna get to in a minute. But this fourth, we're going to get to 4-2-3-1, 4-3-2-1. All right, not 4-2-3-1, the 4-3-2-1, which is the one here, is probably the most used formation in the game and is very, very strong, even stronger after the patch. And I'm going to explain why. If you put somebody like Timo Werner in this position right here on the wing and you kind of just put a through ball and run in a straight line, someone like Timo Werner is going to be in every single time. The amount of counterattacking ball I'm coming up against in this formation is actually incredible. People are able to just spam through balls. And I know a lot of people, again, are going to say the patch didn't change anything, but I'm going to tell y'all right now, man, the power shots I'm hitting from outside the box were not in the game before. Not power shots, regular B shots. I don't really think those were in the game before, but they are now. The way you can just spam a through ball or an over the top with the right player is crazy in my opinion. So I personally think the gameplay's changed a dramatic amount, but you know, everybody is different, has their own opinion on it, okay? Stay central on Timo Werner, get in behind. Stay central, get in behind on your two strikers, and then your right forward or your left forward and your striker, your right forward is going to say come back on defense, because what's going to happen, lads, is you're going to have everything shift on defense, right? You're going to defend in a 4-4-2, but you're going to attack with like 4 players, right? So think about everything shifting like this. Because the shifting is happening, you want to have this midfielder on balance, and that's it. Don't touch nothing, because you want this player to kind of take the left mid role. You want your right forward to take the left. This one takes left mid, your right forward drops back to right mid. Your 2 midfielders will be on stay back while attacking cover center, because they will move inside. So one moves out, one comes down, and the 2 strikers are going to sit up top. So it's going to be a 4-4-2 on defense, and then offensively you're going to attack with 1, 2, 3, 4 players, and then these 2 are going to be on stay back while attacking cover center, okay? So don't touch this. Now, if you want to do it the opposite way, you can do it the opposite way. That's up to you. It's completely up to you, lads. You can pick what side you want, but remember, whatever side that you pick, you got to make sure that you do the stay back while attacking and the comeback on defense on that side, so it rotates, okay? You got to make sure you do that. Stay back while attacking over here, and then leave this balance with overlap, so you have yourself another attacking. Listen, this formation has a lot of attacking options. This formation gives you a very, very aggressive way to play. The thing about it that I don't like is that it's a one-way. It's kind of a one way to play it, and that's it. You use the wings a lot, and I don't really enjoy it, but more because I used it a lot last year. But the whole truth is, lads, it is very strong now. It was strong before the patch. My 4-1-3-2-1 did really good against it, like really good against it. But after the patch, man, this thing is even better, because the fact that your left back is unbalanced, when they start running up the field, you can now grab your right back or even your right mid and just spam it over the top. And this over the top is going to hit your left back. Like, y'all know that crossing from field to left back to right back was already broken. Now you can almost hit a through ball to your left back running up the field. And the moment it lands on your left back, you can then send a cross to the back post and head it into the back of the net. Like, it's crazy, bro. The game is so different, bro. Like, I know, again, a lot of people will say it's not, but just listen to what I'm saying, bro. From Carlos Alberto, you swing it to your left back, your right back to your left back while your left back's breaking forward, and then send a cross in right away. Like, that's just not the way this game was played in the beginning of the year. The way this game was played was take the wing, up the wing, sweat back, cutbacks every single time. Or you did skill moves, or you left stick dribbled, or you cheveled or finesse shot. You didn't send crosses to the back post. Like, that just wasn't a thing. Some people did it with Boccia, but it wasn't this really, really overpowered thing. Now it's like one of the only ways to score, so a lot of people are doing it. So that is the 4. Oh, custom tactics really quickly. 65 for me, 32, 32, direct passing. Keep this kind of like balanced with 5, and then 3 and 2 is what I go with on the tactics. All right, lads. So again, you're going to use and abuse that left back to get you into space. It'll run nice if you have the whip cross, because then once Botcha's in space, you kind of whip cross it to the back post, get yourself some kind of taller players. As you guys can see, I got a player that's not small. Let's just say that right now, okay? I got a Zebu who's not small. Zebu's a 5'9". He could win a header. You guys know he could win a header. And then I got a guy on the back post that's 6'2". So when Bacha whips it in, I got a 6'2" in the back post to kind of, make the jump and score. And then Timo Werner, I'm just spamming through balls to him because his speed with 95 speed is very hard to catch him, right? So those formations are that. Then you got the 4-2-3-1, which this is where I haven't touched this formation pretty much all year, but trust me when I say this formation is very strong now, like extremely strong. I'm still playing with the tactics a little bit, but I came up with 47-58, balanced direct passing, 45. I got a lot of players in the box because I still want to be able to attack, and then 3 and 3. You can adjust these however you want. But lads, this formation is very, very strong now, lads, like extremely strong. Like 80% of my weekend league games I played against this. Before, you used to see the 4-3-2-1 a lot. Now everybody's running this. Why? Because it's extremely defensive. You just put stay back while attacking, cover center, stay back while attacking, cover center, stay back while attacking, overlap, stay back while attacking, overlap, come back on defense, get into the box for crosses, come back on defense, get in the box for crosses, and then stay central. And to be honest, a lot of people even putting come back on defense on your striker. Lads, this thing is ratty. Like 4-2-3-1 right now is ratty. It is hard to break it down. It is hard to get a shot off in the box. There's rarely finesse shots from outside the box now. There's not enough space, or they nerfed it. Cervellas are hard to get off from outside the box, and they pretty much nerfed that as well. They do still go in, but not as much as they used to. The wings are getting closed up because your left back and your right back are on stay back while attacking, so they're really never caught up. You're not getting your wings are you're dominating on the wings with that. On top of that, you got comeback on defense on your cams as well. Like you're just putting so many bodies behind the ball that your opponent has no room to do anything. And as long as you're not pulling players out of position, it's ridiculous. And I'm gonna tell you what's so ridiculous about this now. The way they made intercepting in the box now, like VVD, Maldini, because they buffed the cutback. They nerfed the cutback. Now it's not fully gone, but the players in the box do make more interceptions. When a player is running up the thing and tries to do the pass inside to shoot the ball in, your VVD, your center backs will get more interceptions now. Well, I want you guys to understand, when you have two defensive mids, Sawa, Conte, Maldini, VVD, all in the box, and you try to do a cutback, the AI is reacting better in EA's opinion, not in my opinion, because it just makes the game impossible to score, reacting better to the cutback passes, and they're getting to the ball, right? So having these two defensive mids and on top of that stay back while attacking, it's hard for you to get scored on unless you move someone out of position. If you allow the AI to be the AI and do anything the AI needs to do, they are going to just dominate games for you, and you don't have to worry about nothing because EA Sports wanted this game to be very hard to score, I'm guessing, bro. I don't understand this patch. I don't get it one bit. This patch is very annoying. I spent the whole weekend league trying to understand it, trying to understand custom tactics and formations. I am going to be looking for a new formation as well because I want to find a formation that, and let me just break it down for you guys. This formation here, 4-1-3-2, this FC24 is not the best game in the world. We know that, right? Gameplay really hasn't been good in FIFAs since probably 17, 18. 19 somewhat enjoyable if you like the attacking ball, but it was a lot of just tornado crosses. It was like a lot of cheesy tornado crosses, finesse shots, green finesse shots from outside the box. If you like that style of play, then you scored a lot of goals. 20, 21, 22, 23, very defensive games. 21 had a lot of left stick dribble, so you could break people down like that, but very defensive games still. And this formation, 4-1-3-2, made me feel like I was playing the 4-1-2-2 narrows, the 4-1-2-2 wides from back in the day FIFA games. I had a lot of fun, and it made me want to play the weekend league every weekend, and that's why I was rank 1-ing. They've nerfed it in a way because they've nerfed the game massively on scoring, and playing the weekend league games right now, it's not about rewards, not about anything. It's just not as enjoyable for me as it once was before the patch. So I am going to look for a new formation, whether it's 4-1-2-2 narrow, whether it's this 4-1-3-2 and I just change the tactics a little bit. It's still a very valuable formation. It's still one of the best formations of the game, but I want to find something that brings the fun out of the game again for me, which means I need to find a formation that counters 4 4-2-3-1, because those two defensive mids, we got to counter them. So I'm going to find something. Maybe it's 4-3-3 attacking. If you guys have any recommendations in the comments down below, please let me know. I'll try anybody's formations or custom tactics, because I just want to have fun. I don't care if I win. I don't care if I rank 1. If I'm having fun, 20-0s and rank 1s will come again, but I need to be having fun. And for me, 4-2-3-1 is not fun. 4-3-2-1, this one is not fun. 4-2-3-1 and 4-2-3-1 and 4-3-2-1 are both not fun in my opinion, but they win a lot, but they're not fun. So if you want to win, run those, but they're not fun. But they win, So if winning to you is fun, then you're chilling. But lads, those are the best formations in the game right now. They're going to win you a lot of games. Like I said, it's not the most beautiful ball. You're not going to play the most gorgeous football in the world. But what you are going to do is win a lot of football matches. So hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it helps you guys. If it did, smash that big old thumbs up, subscribe, turn your bell on. And please let me know what formation you're running in the comments down below so I can give it a go, man. Because I know like I said, a lot of people say the formation, the patch didn't change nothing. But in my opinion, a lot changed. I love you guys. I appreciate y'all watching. And I will catch you in the next one. Booyah. We out of here.